Good morning. Happy week 4. It's Miss Fergus. This is your weekly announcement. This is a big week for us at Internet Academy. Once a month, we have progress reports. And so this week is the last week for you to turn in work for your September progress report. And here is how you know what information you need to turn in. So when you're in your math class, you're going to click on modules. And all of the work that is in your September module needs to be completed by the end of this week in order for you to be considered satisfactory progress. So we're looking at an example here at Algebra 1 module. Now, if you entered school at the beginning of the year and have had no tech problems and have been working, it is expected that you finish all of Unit 1 in Apex and submit your summative assessments by the end of this week. However, say you entered late or you had login problems and you have not been able to work for the last 3 weeks, then please contact me and I will work with you to come up with exactly what should be done for you by the end of this week in order to be considered satisfactory for your September progress. If you entered late, you do need to start at the beginning and work sequentially through our math lessons as math builds on itself. A couple other things to quickly review. When you are in your Apex Math textbook, reminder that there are 3 parts to every single lesson. There is a study. This is your lesson. And in the study, the very first page, there is always a study guide right here, a notes page. You can print this off if you are connected to a printer, and then you can hand write out the notes as you work through the lesson, or you could just write them on paper. The second part to every lesson is the checkup, which is practice problems. This is also a worksheet. Print this off or do this by hand. And then only once you understand what's going on in the study, what's going on in the checkup, should you then take the quiz in Apex. Reminder, you have 3 chances to pass every quiz with 70% or higher. Before you take your quiz, you want to verify your answers on those worksheets are correct. You want to verify your understanding to make sure you're ready to take your quiz. So where do you go to check your work? You go back to our math class and click on Files. And in Files are the answer keys for all of the worksheets in Apex. Really, really important that you are practicing and checking your work before you take your quiz. So those are the announcements for the week. Oh, one last thing regarding our monthly progress report that is going to happen next week for September. If you need to work through the weekend in order to get your work done for math, that is great. Get your work in. As long as your work is done by the time I log in on Monday, the 27th in the morning, that work will count for your September progress. All right. Have a great week.